Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Buhari's national broadcast speech was not made in Asurok. Here are the reasons for you to see and be convinced yourself. At the end of the day, it will be left to you to decide and to see if really this broadcast speech was made in Abuja, Asurok, or somewhere else. With some of the proofs here, you will see for yourself. Look at the pictures closely. You could see that that was a pre-arranged place quickly summoned up to make the national broadcast. With all this proof I am about to reveal, I believe you will agree with me that the presidential speech, Muhammadu Buhari national broadcast yesterday, was not made in Aso Rock. The broadcast has no Aso Rock nor Abuja background. Check the image below to reason with what I am thinking. Look at the photo one. Please, can you tell me if this is Aso Rock? Can you see the edge which will have the Nigerian logo with the two horses? Can you see that it's just a pillar at that very end? Can you see the logo? Compare it with picture 2. Can you see the marks difference? Can you see the decks? Can you see that that was just a green? Why do they have to make it a green podium to convince Nigerians that he's making a speech from Aso Rock? Look at the background too. Look at the wide table from which he's broadcasting from. The background, this background is misnormal and is different from the usual background Buhari has always addressed Nigerians from since he became the president of Nigeria. The background looks white, broad. Anyway, has he addressed the nation anytime before from this background? Even the blind can see the two pictures above. Is this Nigerian, talk less of Aso Rock? What kind of national speech is this? And how two countries' presidents and other presidents have been addressing their people. Buhari has never stood up to make a broadcast. He usually sits down. Probably he stood up this time because of COVID-19 overwhelming power. What are your reasons? Can you see for yourself that with these pictures, you can tell that this is not Nigeria? Besides, if you listen to the speech very well, you will know that it was pre-recorded. It was done, and this is not NTA live, I can assure you. Look at it for yourself, and you can tell. I can tell you that Nigeria government is trying very hard to prove to us that Muhammadu Buhari is in the country and he's well. They are trying very hard. But at the end of the day, I want to leave it to you to decide and to tell me yourself if you think this is really Aso Rock, or you can see for yourself that this has nothing to do with Aso Rock, that this is just another plot of their scam to make Nigerians feel or to make Nigerians see like they are actually working or trying to prove that he's in the country. My people, now waiting the government they do be this so since El-Rufai sent Nigerians that he contracted the coronavirus and he's self-isolating, and he has his deputy is now in charge. You can see that they've been trying hard to prove to us that they are in the country and that they are working, because El-Rufai has shown them what true leadership is and what and how they should lead from front, not behind. You see, these people are just, I mean, a bunch of people who are not very sure of what true leadership is. Did you also notice that what's his name now? Abba Karim has also quickly behaved as though he is well and has sent message that he'll be resuming office soon. Which office soon? Which office are you talking about, and how soon? Because what we are discussing now is because El-Rufai came out, made a live broadcast, told the nation that he has contracted COVID-19. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's self-isolating. He's looking after himself. The deputy governor will be the one in charge. But these people, the Kaba, they cannot give Osibanjo cannot be in charge. Make it take over power. So these are some of the things you can see and the pretense that this government is putting up. Can you see the podium? Can you see everything for yourself? That it was a quick rush for them to put these things in place. Can you see that it was a quick rush? They want to quickly, convince the Nigerian public and the people that this is what they are doing. Or yeah, yes, so they are working. Or you see, they are trying to convince us so badly. Abakarim sent a message saying yes, he contracted COVID-19 and he will be resuming work very soon. He's now in Lagos. But before now, they told us it was a lie. Before now, they told us that Amoyele Sowore will be arrested for revealing Abakarim's COVID-19 status. Can you see that it's not a big deal? Other great leaders of the world, people like, the UK Prime Minister, we heard he told the people, say, we're saying, so, yes. Because, El-Rufai, one of the first Nigerian, governors to come out and broadcast to the nation that he has contracted COVID-19. He led by example, told his state of health. He did not just say it he said it on national TV. He gave a speech. He said it loud and clear. And afterwards, he allocated power to his deputy and told the people, said, this is what it is. I am obeying the law. I self-isolating. And he encouraged the people, please look after yourself, stay health conscious. I believe that sparked up something in them because you know what? From all over the country, people started applauding El-Rufai. I tell you sincerely. People were applauding El-Rufai and, those that wanted to pray for him, those that wanted to sympathize with him, they just wanted to, just encourage him. It was just wonderful. When they saw that, immediately, Buhari arranged a press conference. Do you have to be coerced to arrange a press conference? Is my question. Does anybody have to remind you that you needed to address the people you took an oath in office to uphold and to serve? Does anybody have to coerce you first of all before you go ahead and do the right thing? You see, these are some of the questions we keep asking ourselves, and we are really wondering: is it that this government is dumb, or they are just trying to play dumb? Do you see what I mean? Are they trying to play dumb, or they are for real? Like the people you are leading, they they don't understand what is going on. Buhari has always addressed the fellow Nigerians, and you can see some of the pictures I put there are pictures of where he has addressed Nigerians and he has addressed the population. Can you see the difference? Has he ever addressed people with that kind of podium where he's trying to convince Nigerians now that he's addressing them from? These are some of the questions on Nigerians' lips, wondering that, what is going on? Why are you trying so hard to tell us that you're in the country? Why are you trying so hard to make us feel that you are actually leading when it's obvious that it doesn't seem that way? He has always sat comfortably and addressed the nation, but apparently this is something quite different, very different, and it doesn't really make sense. You making Nigerians feel like they don't know what they are doing. It's quite sad, very sad. I mean, it's very sad. It's quite really sad. So Nigerians, now the matter be this. So yesterday there was a call immediately. It's going to make a nationwide broadcast by 7 p.m. Okay, everybody should be on their whatever media houses should be there. I mean, not a single question was asked. Not a single question was asked. So what are we talking about? Not a single question was asked. I was even thinking there will be presence of, all the media houses being present here and there. Not a single question was asked, not one. So Even look at the flag that is behind him. Are those not just a quickly arranged flags? Look at it yourself. Look at the settings. Look at the things we're talking about. Look at his office. Look at previous places he has addressed Nigerians from. But maybe they stop to they give us scam, I beg. Maybe they stop that thing. So now the matter with everybody leaves be this, say this guy, they form the team. They try to convince Nigerians, say the guy they alive, he did well, he did healthy, is governing from wherever. Anyway, I would like to hear your take on this matter. I would like to know what you think. You could see the places where he has always made broadcasts before. You could see the difference. Let me know what your thoughts are on this matter. Thanks very much for being there. But don't forget to thumbs up for your girl and to subscribe if you never subscribe. It's quite important, and I appreciate you for always being there and for your support towards us. God bless you. Do have a lovely and a wonderful